Okay, hopefully this works. The other time it didn't work. So I'm going to start with this setup. So I'm going to put this one. So if you don't have blocks, don't worry about it. But if you have like a pillow, a cushion, a towel, I'm going to make a high one for my head. And this one can probably go to the second. It's going to go behind my shoulders and the low part of my shoulders. It can be the second or the flat. And you can also kind of move them a little bit more. If you don't want to use these to start, you don't have to do anything. Come a little closer to the blocks and then start finding this setup. So like that, where your bra would be. And this one is for the head. And then your legs can be either like feet together and knees wide, or also cross-legged. Also feet on the ground and knees together. Any position. And we're going to just bring the hands to the outside, to the thighs, to the body. It feels like it feels good to actually, let's do something else here. Before we start our breath, bring your arms out like an angel, right? Out and behind. So you have this space behind to open the shoulders, and all this space in the rib cage opens behind, wide. And let's do about two more. So you can maybe grab the elbows, touch the wrist, just really open this area of the front body and also the back body. Feel this bigger breath here. The arms can be straight out or wide. All right, so we do two or three, and then now just settle the hands. If this is too much, bring some blankets under your arms so you're not like straining in your arms and in your chest. So the arms can also be supported. So it's like surround yourself with something so that you are bringing the floor to you. So here we close the eyes if you haven't, and gently breathe in and out. Notice how this feels. And if it feels like you really are not going to get used to it, you cannot breathe, then abort, let it go, slowly relax, maybe modify a little bit, try to maybe move a little bit, maybe lower the blocks. But eventually we want to just really observe the breath, breathing through the nose, feeling all this area, the low belly, the chest, the rib cage, releasing, not rushing, really feeling this moment. And then nice and easy, two more. And we're just setting up. If you just came, I put two blocks. Hannah, if you want to see, I put two blocks here. One and the second one and the highest. And you're welcome to not do it. If you want to just lie down flat or with a blanket, that's fine. And the legs can be this way, cross-legged. And we're just breathing. So in other words, if you just want to do something that feels comfortable, just lying back flat, that's also great. Breathing in and breathing out. So we'll do one more. Notice how it makes you feel, right? There's some parts that are in the body that are coming in tight, some parts that feel great. And you just get a sense of how you can aid with a little bit of breath. So the way to come out, please be careful. Don't rush, be patient. So I'm going to take this one first, the one in the middle, right? This one behind my rib cage. I'm going to try to release it. And then from here, I'm just going to let my whole torso flat, my head. If it's out of my mat, I like to be on my mat. Slowly. And feel your whole back flat now. Yep. Breathe here. Feel the difference. You should feel so much freedom here on the chest. And just take another couple of breaths here. So there's a little bit here. I want you to feel that there is a little bit of a space here. There, you can almost like sneak your hand there. So I don't want you to feel, and try a little bit of how you can flatten and how this is neutral spine, right? And this is forcing the spine to have no space and be flat. So from here, I'm going to have my knees are bent, my feet are on the floor, and I'm just going to notice what it does to bring the knee in. When you bring the knee closer, you flatten the back. So don't flatten the back. Bring the knee away. Get that nice curve, right? And then pointing the leg, point the toe, and extend the leg out. So it might not even come on to being, if you bring it in, then you flatten. So I want you to feel that space. And then flex the foot, rebend. So the knee is above the hip. I'm trying to stabilize the hips. One more time, pointing, lengthening. If the leg is far away, that's far. Try to straighten it here. Flex it, rebend. And then one more, pointing, extending, and then stay here. And then do a little circle. Circle in, circle out. Very good. Now you're going to open the leg out, so external rotation. Don't put the foot yet, please. So place the foot as if you're going to place it, but don't touch it. The knee is opening and I'm not touching. See, I'm just kind of having a little space between my foot and I'm trying to open the leg, and then eventually feel the effort, place the foot there, let it land there, and just be here. Just be here, maybe sway a little bit, feel that space between the rib cage and the mat. That's all we're going to do. If you want to inch, you really itchy to bring the legs up, you can bring both legs closer to your chest. Flex both feet, all set of toes. Take the foot down, both feet down. And then the last thing here, I'm going to try to bring my feet together and my knees together. I'm going to bump my hips a little to the left. So I lift, I bump my hips to the left and bring both knees over to the right. My right hand is on the top of the leg. My arm is open, look away. And again, breathe here. We're just kind of warming up. If you want to almost massage from the top of your leg to the knee, encourage the knee to come closer to the other knee. Bring everything back to center. And start the other leg. So I'm just going to switch around. You stay where you are. Notice the curve here. Okay. Then you're going to lift the leg, the other leg. Notice how you flatten. So don't bring it so close. Bring it so it's on top of your hip. Point here. The toe is pointing. And then reach. Actually, keep it flexed and bend it. And here, point and extend. So the leg is nice and long, and the leg is probably far away. If you want to try to straighten the leg, that's fine. If it's over there, try to keep that space. Flex and bend. Point, extend. And then stay with the leg up and just circle. Really circle, really point, really flex, really feel probably some noises, some crackles. Then we're going to bring the knee in. I'm going to open it out, and I'm going to try to place the foot on the leg slowly. So I'm not placing it. I have a space here between the ankle and the leg. So open it and use the effort to open the leg, open the hip, open the glute, and just take another breath here and then place it down. Then place it down, rest the leg, and maybe you can even press the hands on the legs to press forward. You can sway. And if you want to really bring your legs up, you bring your legs up. You don't have to. You can stay where the foot is grounded. If you bring them up, brought them in the first side, do it here. Flex all the toes. Bring the feet down completely. Uncross the legs, feet together, knees together. And I'm just going to kind of lift my hips a little bit, bring them to the side so I can bring them over to the other side. And then I can just kind of encourage the leg to lower. The arm opens out to the side. You can look to your arm and just be in this twist. I'm going to come up. I'm going to lengthen and straighten my legs. And then I'm going to do like a banana shape, slowly. So I'm going to bring my arms overhead, maybe grab my wrist, maybe grab my elbows. So feel the legs, feel the arms, and feel the shape. And I'm going to walk my legs a little to the right, have them together. And I'm going to bump my shoulders and my arms towards the same side. So my legs to the right and shoulder to the right. If it's too much, you go back. If you have more, you cross the foot, squeeze the legs together, squeeze together, no space between the knees, squeeze the ankles. Breathe here. And then one little addition here, if you want to feel a little bit deeper stretch, the hand, make a fist on the left and make a fist on the right and try to reach toward the ankle. So feel that nice open on the left side of your body as you reach arms away. Relax the arms, uncross the ankles, come to center. Take a moment at the center, relax here, swing, shake. And then we'll walk to the other side. So you feel this side. Now you're going to walk your feet to the left a little bit. Arms hug the elbows at the top. Shimmy or walk your shoulders to the same side. Please stay here if you can. Or this arm, right, make a fist, reach behind, make a fist with the other, and reach a little to the side of your leg. So everything on the floor, the arm, and then you're reaching with your knuckle, with the fist, freeze, release it, relax, walk the feet to center. I forgot to cross, so if you cross the ankles, squeeze the legs, and then uncross, walk the legs back, relax the body, bring your feet on the ground, and bring your hands to your belly, lower belly, and rib cage. So I'm going to go gently on the side, either going on the arm or coming on the elbow on the side of your head. So elbow here on the side of your head, or completely down, or even on the arm bone, on the lower, or here. And I have the knees in front. Try to be in front so you don't roll back. Okay, and this foot on the top, they're stacking, feet stacking. You're gonna lift your heel, your foot off, feet together, knees together, and then feet together and open. And then try to not open and go back. So go less, but feel the hip and the glute here. Hand is for support here. Lower, knees together, lift your bottom leg. Your foot kind of points up. And then the other side. Lift up. Then here. So I'm going to try to stay here and then see if I can come up a little bit. Come on the arm, maybe with your knees, maybe lift your hips. So you go on your knees. If it's here, you go on your knee. And maybe here you lift your foot. So all of these are optional. You can also stay low and just do a little bit of this. But if you want to come up, you really use the bottom leg to lift. It's better to do the elbow up and lift, or knee, and then slowly come all the way down. Come on the back, relax. Let's give your knees a little bit of a hug, and then we'll do the other side. Roll your low back. Just lengthen your legs just for a breath, a little bit. The knees, the hips above the feet, above the ankle, above the hips. And then we'll do the other side. So you can completely be on the side with the hand. So it's a little difficult here to lift, but you need your lot of core here on the side. So start here, just have the feet together, open, and then knees together and lift your foot. Okay, just have the way that you don't roll back, so you're more forward. So you feel this glute engage, lift, and then feet together and open like a little clamshell. One more. Okay, it's difficult to come out here to really lift your hips, but if you come onto the elbow, then you can use this hand, both hands, and lift. Okay, maybe lift the arm eventually, maybe open the hip and lift, maybe lift the arm, maybe knee down and lift your foot. So it's actually really hard to do it from here. You need the elbow. I cannot lift. So you need the elbow, the forearm, and then lift, use your core, open, arm, whatever feels good, lower down, lower the hip, roll down, roll to your back, and just take a little bit of a break, a little bit of a breather, into chest, roll your back. Awesome. So we're gonna go on the belly. Since we're here, go all the way. And then have the legs super wide and the arms super wide. Go on the belly. Legs wide, arms wide. Okay, so arms like a big V, legs like a big V. You can set your forehead down or put a blanket. And you're gonna just do one leg and one arm. So it's like a diagonal shape. So the left leg and the right arm, keep your head down. And the right leg and the left arm. And don't lift too much, just a little bit. Can be just a little bit. Feel that you're feeling that cross body diagonal effort from finger to toe. One leg at a time, one arm opposite. Right arm, left leg, lower. Right leg, left arm, lower. One more, just a little bit. And one more. Please bring your hands closer, a little more close to your rib cage, actually to your waist. Bring your feet together. Have the toes pressing. Take a little mini cobra. So you're not using a lot of strength in your arms, just a little bit. Feel your low back. Feel that strength. You don't have to lift a lot. Just look down. And then come on up and lower. Just a little bit. Up and down. Up and down. And then to the side and to the side. Like look over to one side and then the other. And then we're going to roll up and have your hands pressing forward. Now, if this is terrible on the knees, just put blanket, or stay on the belly as we do that. So you're going to have your hands forward. You're on a little kind of child's pose with the arms forward. So pay attention. This is going to be a little challenging. You're going to come onto the elbows, come onto the forearms, come forward, tuck your toes, and this is called the dolphin, okay? So dolphin prep, tuck your toes and come onto the elbows, lift your hips up. So it's like a down dog. Lower the knees, and we'll do that again. Lower down, sit back. You can untuck the toes, press back, sit back with the elbows and the arms reaching forward, head towards the ground, relax the face. Rise up, come onto the forearms. Come a little more forward, tuck the toes, get ready, press your arms, press your wrists, press your hands, tuck your toes, forearm plank or dolphin. And you can pedal here the legs. Lower your knees, very slowly, controlling. Knees down, come onto your hands, down dog. And we'll do that one more time. So very slowly, knees down, slowly, sit back, bring your arms forward, raise your forehead just for a moment, relax your shoulders, head lowers down. Come on up, on the arms, on the forearms. Tuck your toes. This is the dolphin. Lower the knees gently, lower, controlling how you set them down, almost floating them, and then press them gently. Lift your arms, lift your elbows. Your toes are tucked, down dog. And here we are. Bend your legs. Walk the feet super wide. So I'm stepping a little forward and having my legs super wide as the mat. And then press back just to warm up. Press back, short dog, feet pressing, hands really pressing strongly, palms pressing strongly, short dog. Walk back, slowly plank, take your time. Knees down plank is also very good. And you're gonna bring your knees down. I know, Sonia, I'm sorry that is on the knees. You're gonna come on up. Hopefully I'm still on the screen. Very good. So I'm coming on the knees. And as you're on the knees, about hips distance, arms open to the side and up, okay? And you're gonna try to have the toes tucked or flat and reach back. The whole torso, reach back. And up, open the arms out to the sides. And then one more time. As you reach your arms up, lengthen from knees to chest to armpits to fingers. Up and relax, arms out. Let's bring the hands down. Point the knuckles down, lift your heart. And then arms out and up. Shift back, strong thighs, belly, core. And return to center, out. Interlace your finger, knuckles down. And slowly find the floor. And we'll go back to a down dog. So come on out from on the knees. You can pedal here, you can have the knees bent. And take a walk slowly to the front, fall down, hold the elbows, Uttanasana or forward bending. Please bend your legs. Just to start, my rib cage are kind of resting on my legs. My head is heavy and my arms are heavy, making my arms get a little closer, my head closer to the ground. Reaching, bending a little bit. And slowly rising up. Take your time to rise up, unfolding. Fix your shirt, feel your hair coming up. Let's feel the feet, right? Feel the parts of your feet connected. This is called Tadasana or the mountain. Hands face forward. Take a breath. I'm going to lift my arms out and up. And the hands are going to come together at the top. And I have this mudra, this index finger kind of pointing up like that, a pistol. And then I'm going to go to one side and the other side. Okay, now the second option, can you see my feet? Yes. So the second option is I'm going to go on my heel. See, my toes are lifted and go to one side, center, and then lift the toes and then side. Center. So you have less of a surface. Now you're going to go again to the first side. And then you lifted the heel. See if you can lift the whole foot and travel the foot behind, toes behind, maybe flatten the foot and take a little side bend. Go up, step together or close to the front, and then lengthen the arms, shift on the leg you're staying. So we did the lifting the toes. Now you're going to lift the heel and then step a little back, toe bounce, and then flatten, maybe stay lifted, and then side bend. All right, carefully up, step together, Release your fingertips and lower gently to the heart. Awesome. So I'm going to have you stay here, and we'll do a little bit of a flow without going back and down. Okay, so we stay standing up, widen the legs. Okay, my toes out, my heels in. This is called 5-point star. Reach your fingers, toes out, fingers out, lengthen everything. Lower the arms to the shoulder height. Turn the back toes in. Turn the left foot out. Ready? Bend the leg. Warrior 2. Now, the back hand is going to go forward like a little windmill, right? And then you're going to bring both hands. And then from here, you're going to take a little bit of a bow shape. Pull and open. Okay, so the arm in the back to the front. Both arms, kiss the leg as they are. And then from here is like a bow and arrow, pull and open. And one more. To the front, to the back, and pull and open. Breathe here. Straighten the front leg. Let's bring the hands to the hips. Toes a little more in, like a little pigeon toe. Please take a breath. Inhale. Big, big inhale. And then from here, hinging from the hips with that length on your body, you can have your hands here or behind you or down the legs and fold. Folding down halfway, letting the head heavy, bending the legs, make the wide straddle. You can have the blocks under your arms here, under your hands. It's a great shape to be and to breathe and to be upside down. You can have the arms resting on the blocks. You can have them high. If you don't need them, that's great. If you need them, use them. Fold down in half. Bending the legs slowly, bending, using the hands on the legs. Inhale, come up, step in just to rest. Arms out. And just have the hands together. Normal hands together. And then a little side to side. Easy. Hands to the heart. And then we'll step out, either jump out or step out. Walk the feet out. 5-point star when you're ready. Toes out, heels in. Separate your hands, reach all 10 fingers, all the toes. Feel the head, feel the feet, feel the arms. Arms lower to shoulder, back foot in, the foot and the front turns out, and you slowly bend. Okay, you bend as much as you can. If you want to go more, you bend more, right? Depends on your strength today. So feel the warrior 2. That hand in the back goes forward. Okay, and then you take this kind of like a little windmill and pull, open. Arm in the back, go forward, both arms to the back, pull, open, and then one more. And pull, open up. Really bend the leg, feel that warrior 2 shape, breathe here. Go a little lower, straighten the leg, turn the toe in, both toes in, and just nice and slow. So if you want, walk the feet a little bit closer and have the toes more straight and just go sideways. So if you want to go lower, you go lower to the leg or to the block. So side stretch and side stretch. You can also stay high, okay? Go sideways or more. Very gently, you can use the blocks to the block, or you can stay high. And then slowly walk your feet together, toe, heel, feet together. Stay here. Breathe here. I'm going to try a little bit of balance. All right, so I'm just going to go to 3 in steps, really slow. Walk or feel the foot that is going to stay. Really feel it. So it's almost like anchoring the foot, widening the area behind the toe, really wide. Feel that area widening and gripping, okay? And start with the hands on the hips and lift the knee high, maybe the footing, the flex. Open the knee. Set the foot in the leg, higher than the leg, the knee, if you can. And then arms out. And breathe here. That's your tree pose. Breathe here, pushing into the inner thigh. You can be lower. Maybe the arms reach higher. Don't look at me, I'm all over the place. Arms out, knee up, flex, extend, in, down. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Awesome. Take a moment, widen the feet just a little bit, and just swing around. Let it go. And you can pat, right? Pat on your low back or the front of your hip. And slowly down. Feet a little closer. Root that wide space between on the toes, right behind the toes. Widen that leg, the foot, so it's really rooting. Start shifting. Don't lean too much. Stay nice and tall and straight. Hold on to a wall. Lift, flex, knee opens. Set it inside the thigh. Push. Sometimes it just doesn't work. And sometimes you need to breathe it. Any position with your legs, with your arms. Sorry, not legs, arms. Push, lift, open, knee up, forward, flex, extend, in and down. And then open up and just shake it out again. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit more and then we'll come down on the floor again. But pay attention, I'm going to do a little bit of a flow, very slowly, incorporating that dolphin shape. So walk to the front of your mat. Okay, my arms are not going to show. Just gonna lift it up a little bit. So you really take a huge breath. Your arms are gonna go up and you're reaching here, hands meet. And then you fold. So you can fold with the hands to the center. You can fold out with the arms out. You can bend your legs or you can have your legs straight and you just fly down. Dive down, all the way down. Take a half lift. So take a breath here. You can bring the hands next to the feet on fingertips, higher on the shins or even on the knees. Flat back, extend the back, look up. All right, hands down, You're going to take a big step back and a big step back. You're going to bring your knees down. And you're going to come back to where we started, the child's pose. Come onto your elbows. Back to dolphin. Lower gently. Come onto the arms. Down dog. And then feet together in the back. Lift one leg up. Open the knee. Keep your shoulders straight. Lift one knee. Dog split. Three-legged dog. Straighten the leg. Step forward. Make it there. Walk it there. Take your time. And then step the other leg to the front, bending, inhaling, coming up the way we started, up and lowering down. Is your heart rate up? Awesome. Arms up, take a huge breath. Breathe in, fill with breath. Lower down, fall down, take it slow. Exhale, exhale, exhale. To the blocks, to fingertips, to the shins, higher, flat back. Breathe here. Then lengthen, rebend. Ribs fold. Big step. One big step. Hands flat. Big step, down dog. Plank, knees down. Sit back. And then from here, elbows down. Back to that dolphin. Lower the knees. Come onto the hands. Down dog. Lift left leg high. Open the hip. Keep the shoulders straight. Bring the knee a little higher. Straighten the leg. Square the hips. Bend the knee. Slowly, low, slowly, slowly. Step it forward. Walk. Help it there. Step the other foot. Rising up. As you are almost up, inhale. And hands to the heart. Take a moment. Do nothing. Breathe here. You can separate your feet about hips distance. Have your hands face the front. Maybe close your eyes. Feel the body. Relax the body as it stands and breathes and steadies itself. And take your time. Again, either reaching up with a big breath or folding down. Take your time. All the way. Hands on the blocks, hands on the floor, hands on the mat, flat or not. Walk the feet back. And you're going to bring your knees around and have the legs one forward bend. You can definitely set yourself on a couple of blankets here if you want to. So one leg bend, one foot goes to the inside. Take a moment here, twist towards the knee that is short. Take a breath here. I'm sitting on the edge of my blanket, so kind of my hips a little forward. Come to center. Turn a little bit your navel. Turn your hands to frame that leg. You can stay here. You can have a strap, or you can try to reach as much as you can to that long leg. Walk back slowly. This is optional. If you have problem with your knees, don't do this part. So you're gonna go back behind to the knee that is bent, hands behind you, and you're gonna use the foot down, foot it down, use the knee, the shin, the foot, and hips forward, arm behind the head, and lift and breathe. Lower down, take your time, relax, and then see if you can cross the legs, cross them completely, bring them a little shorter so the feet or the ankles go under the knees, arms out, and then either hands to the center and forward, any amount, or to the side, any amount. Breathing a big breath and inhaling, complete inhale, and a complete exhale, relaxing parts on your low back, hips, hamstrings, and the glute area, side to side. Please come out, lean back, just a little bit back. You can come on the hands, you can come on the elbows, and just float the feet, cross at the ankles. Breathe here. You can stay higher, just float at the ankles, recross at the ankles. One more. So being on the elbows or high. All right, and then feet down, uncross. And before we do the other side, just open up. See if you can bring both legs out. Knees pointing up, toes pointing up. And then we're going to do that little flow. So you're going to bring one foot in. You can close the leg a little bit as you go to this side. Turn to the knee that is bent. Hold the knee. Use the hand behind and twist. Make sure your spine is long and tall. Make sure you enter the twist tall instead of rounding. That's not going to feel good. So lengthen up. And you can put something under your knee. You can put also blankets under this knee here. It doesn't go down. Center. Keep the shape with the legs. Turn here, torso. It's like your navel, your belly goes towards the knee. To that long leg, folding any amount. Having a strap. Breathing here. Coming up, up, up. Very nice. Now the hand goes behind the knee, the tree knee. Hand behind. Like that. Come onto that knee. Lengthen the leg. Use the long leg. Lift your arm. Hold the head. Or lift back, hips forward. Lower down. And then cross the leg. Bring it, swing it forward. Cross. Bring the feet under your knees. Arms out. Through the center. Fold. Hands next to you, in front of you, behind you. Fall down, 2 breaths completely. Inhales, exhales. One more. Come back, lean back, uncross your legs, and do that little bit of a hold. You can stay here and cross, or you can stay on your elbows or with your hands. If you don't have to do anything, you can just be here, cross. Legs are heavy, so no arms or hands or elbows. You still are working your core. Cross, cross, cross. And then hands down, elbows down, feet down, come all the way down. Again, here we are on the backs. Cross at the ankles. And see if you can cross at the ankles and bring the knees a little closer and hold. the ankles or the feet or whatever you can, and see if you let the feet be heavy so your arms straighten. So it's like you're holding the ankles and your arms are going to kind of lift you up, but you're not going. So use the legs to really straighten the arms, relax here into this kind of like self traction. Bring the legs in, cross the other way. I'm holding the ankles. I could hold the legs or maybe the heels, but I want the arms are kind of bent here. So I'm going to just try to let the feet be heavy, and the heaviness of the ankles and the legs are trying to pull you up, but don't let yourself pull up, and just feel the arms really get straight as your legs kind of want to lower, holding at the ankles, holding at the shins or the knees or some part of your foot. Bring the legs in, feet together, breathe here. And you're going to have the feet together and the feet down. Just going to do one leg open, one leg, and close. Let's do that same leg 2 times open, like a little clam, like we did when we were on the side, and center, and then other side. So you're just going to let one leg fall in, a little bit of core and a little bit of strengthening on your low back and the glutes. Beautiful. So the feet together, separate them just a little bit. And the heels are going to either hold at the edges of your mat or having flat, tuck your shoulders. You're going to lift up for bridge. And I'm not going really high, but I'm going to try to go on my heels. And then I'm going to press my feet down and lift my heels. So that's going to make you a little higher. So you're going to lower your feet, put weight on the heels, lift your toes. Try to not let the legs open, have the knees forward. Grab the edges of your mat if you need to. Feet down, lift your heels. Go a little higher, knees point. Lower down, one more time, toes up. You're digging your heels, lift, feet down. Last one, stay on the tippy toes. Breathe a little higher, hold the edges of your mat, come more on the shoulders. And then feel that the chest comes to your chin, chin to your chest. That's your bridge, Setu Bandha. Release your heels. Please go slowly lower, very slowly, very, very patiently lower all parts of lumbar, tail, and hips all the way on the floor. You're going to bring your feet together, cross the knees, and then see if you can bring your legs up off the floor. This is another variation of Gomukhasana, so it's cow legs on your back. So we're going to try to open the feet out, grab the knees, shins, ankles, toes, pinky side, and widen the legs out. You're going to feel the outside hip as you try to open the legs wide towards the sides of your shoulders. Any variation here? And one more. Open up, flex your feet. Very nice. Okay, and then just feet down. You can do the twist with the legs as they are, or you can do the same thing we did at the beginning, and legs go to the side, or with the legs crossed, since you have them there, you can also double cross and legs go to one side. Twist, look away from the legs. And slowly feel how the breath comes in and bathes you, cleanses you. Just feel that. Walk the feet in and cross the legs. Cross the other leg. Just feel this. Okay, you can probably stay here if that's as much as you can. And then do the twist from there, or uncross and do the twist, or we're going to do this Gomukhasana legs. So you are crossing the legs and you try to widen with your hands physically the legs away, out to the sides. Flex your feet. If your feet are far away, drop below the knees and press them out. Place them out. The knees are coming to the chest. We can keep them on top of your hips. Out and out and out. Very good. Step the feet down. Start your twist with the legs as they are, or untwist and knees to one side. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Close the eyes and really feel the breath, kind of like stretching, breathing, freeing. Come back to center. Uncross the legs. Very good. Both legs up, one at a time. See what you get. You're going to have your hands out, hands flat, and just lower about 30 degrees and back on top of your hips. Toes together, lower about 30, 20 degrees. So I'm not going down a lot. Feel that. You still have that low back little space, and up. Halfway, not even halfway, 20 degrees. Feel that effort, feel the core, and up. Last one. And then see if you can maintain this and open wide and back together and back to center. Lower 20 degrees, open, together and up. Last one. Little bit, just a little bit. So this is maybe 20 degrees. This would be okay. Or lower, open, together and up. You're going to just kind of bend your knees one at a time and just have them now flatten your whole back, come to full expression, happy baby. So it's like a squat on your back with the knees coming to your shoulders or toward the armpits here. You can also lift your heels and flex your feet. And you can also stay in this option. So either here, hands on the feet, on the big toe, and breathe here. Try to bring the knees to the armpits, to the floor. Try to keep that low, flat. Now it's completely flat. Flat, widen sacrum. And head down, shoulders down. This is your happy moment. Bring the hands outside, wherever you are, knees in. So the last pose, because yeah, we're almost done. So I want to do a little bridge with the block. Either one block, two blocks, or blanket. You can do the block and also place the blanket on top if you want, just to demonstrate. So I'm going to try to bring my low back, my sacrum there, and just have this position to have the support of the pelvis, the widened block. If you want to put the block on the second, that's great too. And then see if you can lengthen the leg. Maybe go on the feet, maybe go on the heels, maybe the feet. The feet can be wide. The arms can be wide, again, like a big star, 5-point star, with this block underneath. If it's too much, return. Maybe do one leg at a time, maybe one arm at a time. Maybe this feels okay. Maybe widen the arms. Maybe just stay in this shape with this nice restorative bridge. Maybe you can even have the feet in Baddha Konasana or crossed. So this is a lot. You cross, you change, you have something that feels available for you to stay, maybe a little longer, maybe about 5 breaths, where you just really feel the front of the hips, the hip joint, right, to open, and this low back. If it's pinching you, then, just bring your feet back to where it feels more supported. So start just now paying more attention to how you feel in your breath. You have your shape, you have your arms, you have your props, and just observe the breath. Just feel it. It's coming in, it's slowly emptying. And feel that you can even breathe through the nose, and if you want, you can open the mouth and exhale out the mouth if you like that. You can hear it, you can make it loud. And if your legs were out, bring them slowly in. And we're just going to remove the block, the blanket, the block, whatever you have, and we're going to lift our legs and our arms. So, dead bug pose. Lengthen, arms up. Then you're going to just roll here. Remember, the legs don't have to be straight. Roll at the wrists, roll at the ankles, and maybe do a little piano hands to the back and little piano hands to the legs and piano hands and piano hands. And then you can have the arms and the legs open and closed. Maybe have one leg and one arm. And maybe just everything shake, shake, shake. Shake all the arms, the wrists, the ankles, the legs. Get all the kinks out, all the tension, all the cobwebs release. And eventually you're going to just find a super comfortable, find a way to relax. This is great to put the blocks under your legs, under your thighs option. Also a nice blanket, 2 blankets, 2 towels under your legs. Very nice to feel, relaxes your back. You can put another blanket behind your head. And the arms are up, palms up, feet out, and tuck shoulder, tuck shoulder, tuck shoulder. So the shoulders are tucking a little bit behind the front, head, side, 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 until the head feels right perfectly and just like aligned with the spine. If you haven't, close your eyes. And let yourself completely relax here. First, think of how you set up the body, right? You took your little detail and time to set the legs wide, the toes are out, the hands are out, breathing the armpits, breathing your chest, belly opens. Feel any support that you need, add support. Eventually, the body, it feels this is ready, this is safe, this is good, and you just completely surrender, release. Let the hips be heavy, let the shoulders heavy, The thighs heavy and the arms heavy. Head heavy, forehead relaxes, eyes, eyebrows, cheeks, jaw, throat, and just keep repeating all these parts so you really feel them really relaxing. The pelvis, the lower belly, the shoulders, the thighs, the ankles, the arms, the face, forehead, jaw, teeth, everything fitting, glued almost to the mat, to the support of that mat, to the earth, letting go completely. No more efforts, just ease. I'm going to have you come out to sit in a moment. If you would rather stay lying down and you need to relax, take more time lying down, you can just stop the video, as the rest of us are just going to slowly come back out of the nothingness into a little bit of movements. You can bring your feet a little closer. You can stretch your arms overhead if you want. Whichever intuitively way or best way you feel, you can come out, waking up your ankles, your feet. Just stay for a moment, just a couple of moments. Last stretches seated. So you can stay with the legs one open or crossed. You can also sit on the knees. You can put a block here or easy shake. So all I want to do is a little bit of cat-cow, which we didn't even do. So you're going to just kind of bring your chin down. So feel the heaviness, stretch your back of your neck and round your spine. So hold on to the knees and round your spine. Slowly up, neutral, neutral spine, neutral spine, neutral spine. And maybe lift your face a little bit so the neck lengthens, straighten now, stretch the back and the front of your neck. And you come to a little back bend, little arch. Neutralize, chin down, head heavy. Hold the knees or below the knees. Lengthen arms and squeeze here. The belly goes in. Create a big C shape. Empty the belly. Chin to the chest. Slowly pull up. Take a moment. Feel the sit bones. And then go a little bit forward. Chest slowly forward. Maybe the head goes a little bit higher. Maybe even more, nose higher. And feel that arch in the low back. And then last one. Neutralize your spine. Chin down. Shoulders round. Reach back. Almost like the shoulders go behind your back. Hold on to the knees. Center. And then a little bit arch. Head up. Come to neutral. Release your arms out and up. And then interlace your fingers. Flip up. Reach up. Lengthen. Lengthen from the sit bones to the waist, to the arms, to the elbows. If it's here, that's fine. See how much you strengthen and lengthen. Feel the palms stretching, the fingers, the joints stretching up. And then release them down. And this is where we're going to conclude our practice. Hands to prayer. Really feel the right, the left. Thumbs to the center. Get super long. Thumbs go to chest. Chest go to thumbs. And feel this wonderful connection, heart, breath, chest, and mind. Finalize the practice here with a wish of peace, of course, peacing with yourself, starting with peace to yourself, and wishing shanti, shalom, and peace to all others. Namaste. And I'm going to see if I can stop the recording. Hopefully this works.